Almost forgot this one. This is a Connie's Pizza. Sausage. I think it was on sale for $3.50. That must be. Oh no, it was $3. It was just sausage. Then I got a bunch of cheese and stuff to use up because I'm moving downstairs, and I just rather use the crap up. And I've also got tons of cheese that I haven't opened yet, so I just piled on a bunch of cheese. The fresh ricotta and I forget the other stuff like Parmesan. Then I put some extra spicy ground pork sausage that I made as my own kind of blend, like when I had my pizza place in 1985. It's just a ground pork sausage. It's hot, but then I add a tiny bit of red pepper flakes, then fennel seed. That's really important. Then I mix it by hand, and then I let it sit for a while. Mix it again. Then I add some pepper, and I think basil and a little oregano. So that makes an Italian sausage. And I crumble that. I cook it in a frying pan into little bits, drain it. Then I freeze the little bits in a plastic Tupperware thing. Then I take it out and I scrape off little bits at a time. And this works best for me because I'm only one person. And I end up throwing away tons anyway. So this is a Connie's Pizza sausage from the store. I put it on my mom's. You see this silver? That's a cooking sheet, but it's a real thick, expensive one from when my mom used to bake cookies, and they would never burn on the bottom. So I preheated that in the oven at 425. Then I put this in, and since I had so much crap on top, it oh my gosh, it's good. Oh my god, it so much stuff on top that the bottom didn't get cooked enough. So then I turn on the oven to like 450, let it preheat, stuck a sheet of foil on the baking rack. I had to get the bottom crispy, one way or another. And look at it is. Pretty good. Pizza is still in my blood. And it looks burnt, and a lot of people say it burnt. I don't care what those people say. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. It's a little bit overdone because I was on YouTube just playing around, and I'm in between. I'm taking a break, putting my feet up from rewiring the downstairs apartment. But this is really good. Wolfie, come here. Do you wanna taste test? Wolfie, come here. Pizza. Where is the little mongrel? Hey, come here. Look, there's a nose sticking out. Hey, come here. Are you awake? Come here. Want some pizza? Here, Wolf. Ah, ouch, hot. Wolfie, here. When are you going to quit going on to bed? Because you're getting too big. Huh? I'll just give her the top part. Ouch! It's too hot. I got to wait a minute. There's no way I'm giving that to her. Oh, my God. This is so good. Wolf? Do you want this? Are you sure? I don't think you're going to like it. My hands are clean. I just washed them like 5 times. In septic water, but I washed them. Oh my God. Speak. Are you a good dog? Smell. Okay, sit. I think she likes it. Hey. Do you want this? You're a good dog. Okay. Is it good? Do you really like it? Are you sure? Don't bite me! Ah! Don't bite me. She said, I'm not biting you. Good playing. So, Wolfie, I like the corners best. This one's a little burnt. Ow! Jerk. Oh, My God, the cheese gets caramelized. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Remember, there's the original cheese that Connie's has on it, which is a real cheese, or it seems pretty real. Just at least not too much junk fillers in it. Even cheese that says it's real isn't always. Unless you get it in the round ball, like the wet mozzarella fresh. And I've got some of that waiting to use. That's why I want to use up this crap I got, because if I don't use it, it'll turn green. Oh my God. I could live just off the crust part. Look how nice it cooked. My God. Pizza Dave. Come visit us at Brothers Pizza, 726 South Lorraine Street, Wheaton, Illinois. Don't go there. There's no more Brothers Pizza. There's no more Brothers Pizza. Sold it to Michael. Michael sold it to Art. Art, I don't know what he did. He sold it to some guys, and it's gone. But it was a great place when I owned it. Rent was $550 a month back in 1985. $500 a month. The Yellow Pages was $500 a month. The food cost on $10,000 would be $2,700. That's exaggerated. So that means you can buy extra food and take it home. It's like free money without taxes. So there's quite a profit margin. So out of $10,000 in sales, $2,700 is food. Labor isn't that much because it's a small place, only open 4 hours a day. One person could almost run it. Electric back then was real cheap, under $200. Gas was under $100. Water was like $34. Times will never be like that. Wolfie, what do you have to say about this? Huh? I'm really listen. Hey, no, just listen. I'm really disappointed in you. No, shit. I'm disappointed in you. You're supposed to be a watchdog. Yes. Hey, Wolf. Wolfer. No, quiet, man. Listen to me. You listen. Shh. Quiet. You're supposed to be a watchdog, right? Yes, yeah, I know you are. Yes. You want me to say it in dog? You're supposed to be a watchdog. And I don't think you did shit. So I have to pay you a full going rate for a watchdog, which is, you wanted $30 an hour. Now, that's $600 a day. And all you do is shit on the rug. Ask to go out, want to go for walks, bark at people. You do shut up when I tell you. Hey, sit. But, I don't know. What are your feelings about our president? Huh? In the Congress? In the Senate? Huh? Attorney General? And DuPage County court system. That's the interesting one. Those are the pricks that almost let me die. Yes. Yeah. That's really nice that day. I was getting robbed by a guy that had a warrant out for his arrest, so I called the police for help. And the guy is back returning my stolen car, but he still has warrants and he's robbing me. I'm screaming in the phone, he's robbing me. I need help now. How long do you think it took them to get from Manchester and County Farm to Fair Oaks and North Avenue? It only took 50 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Way to go, DuPage County. Boy, I bet if Doug Scott or Dougie something with the Asian wife, Doug Miller, I bet if he was around, it wouldn't take that long. And I bet if David Sands was in charge, or David Sands was still detective, or even the Odoms, Nate Odom, or some of his friends, it never would have taken 45 or 50 minutes with some guy beating the shit out of me when I'm on the phone screaming for help. But you know what? DuPage County is there with their hand out. Sure. They want every cent they got. And not only did they not respond and almost kill me, which caused me to be in the house for 5 freaking years because I was too hurt and scared to go outside. They went and raised my taxes from $2,700 a year at 2 North 660 Fair Oaks Road. From $2,700 a year, they raised the taxes to $5,700 a year without telling me, without even sending me a letter. And I asked, why didn't you tell me? I was disabled. I couldn't get out of bed. I had one person bringing me food from a food pantry. For 4 years, one person I could trust not to kill me or steal my stuff. Someone I knew since 7th grade, David Glowinky. He was an excellent friend. Turned out to be my best friend in the world. He saved my life. So what did DuPage County do for me? They screwed me. They screwed me so freaking bad. I mean, a nice kid that never got in trouble for drinking or drugs or stealing, never hit anyone, never anything. They just screwed me. Then the lawyers screwed me to get money and make deals. And instead of making the deal they should have made, which means to go through some tickets I had and get them reversed because they said I was driving without insurance, but I had insurance. They said I caused an accident. I hit a light pole on the side of North Avenue in Glendale Heights, and I didn't pay for it, but I did pay for it. All this shit should have gone away. But it didn't. So now I'm still stuck here, scared out of my mind about crap that... And meanwhile, I'm paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for each court appearance and each lawyer's appearance. James Byrne was my attorney. Unfortunately, Carl Kuhn wasn't around at that time. I think he was dead. Yes, he was dead. Because if Carl was my attorney, well, he would be the same age as my dad now, born in 1928. If he was my attorney, this shit wouldn't have happened. So here is this hardworking guy that saved 3 lives in Glen Ellen. Old people, Mabel Ulrich, Ruth Bowser, and up on Taylor Street. Mabel Ulrich was in the woods, and the Chinese gentleman, I forget, over on Ellen or Wilson or something. I'll remember it. It's nice old guy. Caught him falling on the garage floor, and no one was there. He was screaming, no one was there to help him. No, I didn't pull no one out of fire, but I did the best I could for a citizen. I guess that's the way it goes. DuPage County, yay. Now that I think about it all together, and these are all true facts, you can cross-check every name. Cross-check Sam McBurney from Wheaton and his obituary and his jail record. And the warrant was against him. So then he broke into my house. They called me. I said, go in the house and get him. No, they had to wait for me. So they wait for me. They let him out of the house. He comes out with needles and crap and all kinds of stuff in a backpack, ready to steal and everything else. And they don't even say anything about all that shit. But if it was me coming out of a house with that, or even if it wasn't mine, I'd be fighting for my frickin' life. What happened to the old judges that knew, well, Thielander and them? Ow! I'm sorry, flies are like biting me. I'm disabled still. Suffering from flashbacks and everything else. Also check out Home Invasion, Naperville, 2017. I forget the guy's name. He's got a beautiful face on the newspaper articles. Oh, he beat me up with a baseball bat until I was unconscious and left for dead. in my front yard for no reason to collect money that Mr. McBurney owed him because Mr. McBurney worked for me, and Mr. McBurney is either gone or dead or something by then. So here's a good guy, David Larson, getting screwed. And Home Invasion, Naperville, 2017. If you search that out, there's only one of them. That clown, I shouldn't say clown because he's a gang member and deals in something not legal. He'd probably kill me because he almost did the first time. But would it do any good to call the police and complain? No, it wouldn't. You know why? Because they didn't do shit any of the other times. So you're on your own in DuPage County. I'm going to forward this to the state's attorney and whoever. Maybe Mr. Houlihan will look at this and do something for me that I can afford. He's a very capable attorney and very trustworthy. He's the only one I know now. Mr. Broman has passed on. He's a very trustworthy attorney, but only real estate. My favorite real estate attorney, besides Mr. Rodriguez in Glen Ellen, he was very good too. Okay, I'm going to end it here. I feel a little better. Back down in the basement to do some rewiring.